Ndizi TV Ubwansu Gusii.
Chingakchigiana ndo mwanchu murire begetaseni kya Ndizi TV na bo bwansu Gusii no kwegena kwana no gendrete kwego kekegimaso kubate miroberionsi yegetaseni keiga cyaragire chinse sato cyabona moroba ekerongo kwarigani imeye Emanyie Jumatato ngumanya na riana kwariganiri asenchira ere yobekranu kono ritangani kegimati atranya rega tiari kwariganirete asobwenye.
All the schools are on and all the students are in school, except only one student from Nyagoto Secondary School who delivered last night and will be sitting for the examination at Marani Sub-County Hospital.
Omoro kiwoyo mogokora matemo korwa senya gitari magaga yoko iboro botkobogo kira rero inga kya matemo KCS ya chaka.
It's a wake-up call that this conversation now must begin on how safe the honorable members, especially the members of county assemblies, how safe they are.
Aba MCA kogani oburendi bwabo koligereri wachinga kienga yo MCA obaracho yabeteke gusaganwa.
Igo bono ikani igo tuabuka twakorera gasire ndonge twasimikira matoke pare egento tukuburia serikali osoyoro mu MCA erenga yiachiete
abaraitwa achorete nga imwachiete no kwemurunganya kwa bamenyi banyamage kubwatikana ne parembe. Ayo munaenda mango mwancho murigere ngo kwariganira ngumanya senchira ere yobekranu asensemo ya Facebook kendra gotnyora wetran Ndizi TV News Digital asensemo ya YouTube gotnyora wetran Ndizi TV News na boigo ase website yetu www.ndizitv.net eri ogendre koya soma una to kumanya buna gendrete watka korwase chinsinyo chonsi ori okane kya chipichane ogi chago ikere nigakoro kwa Petra Mukeira asensemo yemanyerero to kubwatirana nere Joshua Auta eri tariane Everline Osero ngo kwariganira beko gusangana inche guika omwerio Emanyie Jumatato chinse sato toko yechaka bene kurwase county ya Kisii awaseri tkoria rero amatemo manene ye klasi kya 12 gose form 4 KCSE abakago chaka bena sichinsemo imeyense ya Kenya na kurwase county ya Kisii nigo amatemo yabakago chaka ase director bwechemi ase sub county ya Marani Justice Kimei abaga kwenekia ukubwato temwa yogo chiase chiskuru imeye sub county yo ukona chinga kyecho nigo abaga kwene kyabuna baroki wabonsi baliba bete bakweri kyanigo bawuchi isaransa asama temwa wo asinonya na bomoroki wo yomo akupetererwa ko yakora kurwa senya gitari magaga yo koibora obutko bogo kira rero nigaruo kuboria go chiase abateneri bonsi kwene kyabuna nko babare maiso eriyo bwe bibonde bonsi tibo baisa kwene kiwa murikeito tipona sanya noroboti urwaso bwagare.
Asentunda yende bono aboroki wabekirasi ye 12 bachaka matemu abamanene miyense ya Kenya omudirector bwejise mikuru sub county ya Marani Justice Kimei nganyara kwenekya okubwato kwa matemu yugo chiskuru emambi ya lero.
We have just released the KCSE exams which are starting today for majority of the schools. We started these examinations last week with the subjects like home science and also music.
Ase aboroki wachiri wibere chimisano nemo 55 abwe bale inse yechi center 32 nigo baene kiwago chaka matemu abo atatiko moroki woyomo oyo nyara kogonkia obotuko bogo kierero.
All the schools are on and all the students are in school, except only one student from Nyagoto Secondary School who delivered last night and will be sitting for the examination at Marani Sub-County Hospital.
Huku igurua kwa matemo ywe a seti container gochia chiskuru ao nigo gwa kolerwo gonchururo wechinsa korengana ne miaka ya magega.
This exam, the container is opened at 7, which is an adjustment from the previous years where we saw the container being opened at 6 a.m. So at least the principals are supposed to reach their schools on time in readiness for the examination.
Voigo na nyara koerera obuya bwogokeania emechando ao anene okoroswe wechipara ase ensemeywe.
We don't have much challenges in Marani. We don't have floods. Our roads are relatively passable. So we expect that the principals all the center managers are going to reach the school on time.
Chinga keche voigo igakwanira obwasio kubwokorenda na koba maiso chinga kechi aboroki kwa bagenderete na matemu abo.
We have agreed with the center managers that the integrity of this exam is going to be ensured. Briefing was done to all the principals and also the center managers. And again, the rehearsals were done at the schools where all the students were identified and their sitting environments or the examination centers were arranged and the names of the students pasted on the desks. So we expect that good work is going to be done.
Yinko ripoti ya Ndizi TV kurwase sabu county ya Marani eyo gotoke bunge ya Kitutu cha Chenot imeye county ya Kisii elietaliane dipon Hasanya.
Mbia mono morikeito dipona sanya se oroboti ororo ikiranu chingaki echboigo niga matemwa yo abaka gochaka imeye county ya Nyamira chingaki abateneni na boigo aborokia babeire bakoboriwa akwene kyabunango bwatebare amachikonsi korwase ekyombe getenereta matemwa imense ya Kenya NEC asokwene kyabuna nachiko ikirana ase obwororo na boiga senchira ebwenerete morikeito korwase county ya Nyamira job manki na manki.
Jesus Christ. We cover our candidates with the blood of Jesus Christ. We declare it shall be well.
Matemwa amanene yo mwakoyo nigagendrete asichisukuru chinyinge che secondary chiaba chigo chaka amatemwa a form 4 KCSE aso mwakoyo oreto bauti ne miaka yende asaborokia abanene barabe bakoya amatemu kabere kurwase container.
We want to open the container exactly on time so that we are able to move to our centers with speed. This year is very different. We really must move with speed.
Imeka Nyamira nigo saba kwa rurigo cyase aborokia abanene na bali bakolenda amatemu ayo kwene kibunanko bwati bale amachiko arure ne kyombe getenerete amatemu kya NEC.
The next guidelines, every activity we usually has guidelines, has procedures, and the next guidelines are very, very clear. Ukifika kwa shule, weka mtihani kwa darasa. Pahali security ataona wakiwa na wanafunzi. Ukifungua, wacha wanafunzi waone.
Yemaega yege koroge kageire ko bakyo boibi kwene kigwa ase sukuru yage komoni ase sukuru chinde chigendra che komorekerwa ase oboime olu mukonga no mo bisabwa abanyanyimbo otenenerete egetago kyobotuki boime DCI.
But we have a pending case of malpractice that happened last week with Kekomonet. So please do not, that teacher is going to court by Friday. And on my radar, there are some three schools that are on my radar. So if you are please, if you are trying to do something, don't.
Omo director we kyombe getenerete okoliko kwa borokia Catherine Mwenda TSE na ichanera obotumiki bwa borokia balikire na BOM.
Hello? You are a suspect. Each one of you. This year I was talked about 3 schools. Me and the CD have a list of many other schools in the county that are on the spotlight. Because what we have realized is that some of us here are using BOM teachers who are not even registered by TSC to undertake their evil plans as far as exams are concerned.
Egati abali baikirana asense ya kugachua kwa matemwa Anyamira South no director w'Kisii account Nyamira Joshua Kaga omukonyi wo county commissioner Florence Obunga n'ababwatani bande ase Kisii. Linda kwenekia oboibimbo yo ase amatemwa yo aborokia abanene mbasa bakwenekia buna ondetayo obwate Kisii asamatemwa agakolerwa n'abantu banteire buka no bagotoka asamatemwa agakolerwa.
Make sure that proper frisking is done to the candidates. No phone is allowed, and ensure that those candidates, especially those who are day scholars, thorough frisking must be done.
Boy gomba begete emeroberi yo kwenekia buna amatemwa yungo ikigware asobo ikeranu.
We've tried to make adjustments in the routing. We've created 2 more routes to ease the congestion and also to ensure that we are here on time. County Sipu Land Cruiser. Then we have the farthest end, Mongorisi, Enchoro, Nyabisimba, using the CDF van.
Ginko reported ya Ndizi TV kurase county Nyamira, Job Maangi.
Tinga kiechonigo wizara itsemia berege koeneke abuna yabekire mirobere mekirano yo koeneke abuna amatemwa yo na chigo ikerana ase chinsemo au gokwana nigo murikyo botamba se wizara yetsemi Dr. Belio Kipsang abaga goteba abuna ase chinsemo chirechya bere chikoeneke ya embechando au nige mirobere mekirano yaberege kobekwa gati abo oko kombwa kwa matemwa yo amone chindege koeneke abuna barokyo bonsi babiri bakwenyorera libagari wisaransa ase amatemwa yo yani kwa nachinga kianekyo kubwato kwa masakara yeritkoria rero asensemo ya Westlands imemucho Nairobi.
We've been able to deal with quite a number of spaces on social media. Quite a number of them have been brought down. Quite a number of them have been closed. Quite a number of people have been arrested. Quite a number of these people have been arrested. This week we are very sure we shall continue being very hard on these social media fellas who are giving us challenges. Turkana, we were told there were 2 sub-counties which were facing enhanced rains, and a chopper has been released to that region. We have also another 2 choppers in Tana River where also there are quite some enhanced rains. And as we do this, we are urging our colleagues to be more careful, so that they don't try or attempt to cross rivers.
Togotikana nayo nigo omo MCA we wadi ya Bubaracho Ibrahim Nkubo amona ba MCA bande babere bakuboria serikali akobainekeria oborendi obotingu chinga kichonsi eye magega yababewa gusagana enga yo omo MCA yobotwobokera rero ase babere bagotigara baichanerete guseba kumetie munani ngo yogo korege korebnekyo na mono koboera obugima bwabo muri Keito Brighton Makori no roboti uru
ebikoru byobosaga nigo bigendete komenta kase county ya Kisii seboneke korekia bwangoiga ababego bachete goika enga y'umwemsibe wodi ya Baracho Ibrahim Ngubo.
Amuka kama kawaida, nilikuwa na shughuli na mbunge wangu, mchumbe wa National Assembly. Nikamaliza kutoka huku nikarudi hapa nyumbani. Kidogo tu hivi nikawa na mkutano tena na second in command wa Kisii County ambaye ni deputy governor. Tulikuwa na mkutano kama Nyaribarians. Kidogo nikatoka huku nikafika hapa mwendo wa saa 1 nikaingia kwangu. Nilipokuwa na tazama tu habari, baadaye nikasikia tu mtoto mmoja wenye wanakaa na mimi hapa akikimbia kuja huku kwenye nakaa, akinielezea ya kwamba kuna watu wameingia ndani, lakini sio watu wa kawaida juu walikuwa wamejifunika uso.
Kulingana na Ngubo nigakwera buna tali abamenyi bensemeyo baigwetege kuro nebituri na wika sensemeyo
hawa hawakupata kufanikiwa chenye walikuwa nataka kufanya wakatoroka wakaenda. Lakini nataka kusema hivi, hawa hawakuwa majambazi, manake wangekuwa ni wale majambazi wakuja kuiba, wangebeba vitu zenye zilikuwa hapo za thamana ambazo waliacha kwa mesa.
Baigo Ngubo nigo amendiruna Abanyanyimbo nigo baigete asensemeyo asobwango.
Ninaajia serikali sababu nilienda mpaka kwa serikali nikapeana ripoti ya kwamba ni vile tulifahamiwa, na kusema ukweli vile ile ripoti ilisambaa. Nataka kushukuru maaskari wetu, hawakuchukua dakika 5 kufika hapa.
Kubatikana ningane iyo nigo bono anyariga kubona ba MC mbatakeire kwego bolendi boisaine.
Sitaki kusema ati sasa nitaogopa. Usalama wangu uko imara, sababu mimi nimezungukwa na malaika wa Mungu, nimezungukwa na wananchi wangu. Chenye tu ninaomba serikali yetu kuu, kwa sababu sisi pia tumechaguliwa kuwakilisha watu, inastahili tupewe maofisa wa polisi wenye wanakaa na sisi.
Ngane iyo nigo bono yasirirwe no MC wodi ya Juni wikirusyoja.
This brings into question the safety of honorable members, especially the MCAs, because the government does not provide security for us. It only provides security for honorable members. That is the members of parliament, the women rep, then the senators, the governors, and the president. It's a wake-up call that this conversation now must begin on how safe the honorable members, especially the members of county assemblies, how safe they are. Because we do the mandate of oversight, legislation and representation, the same mandate that members of parliament, the senators, the women reps and the members of parliament do.
Abara ibande koru anena sekyombegeria community policing nikobono babulio muwasiri bobolendi boimekitura Kindiki kwene kuna.
Tunaomba serikali kuu Profesa Kindiki, sijui tuseme nini kama sisi kama watu wa security, lakini inatakikana kuna jambo litakana ifanyiwe, kwa sababu ile tumeona ni kama kuna guns zimeanza kutengenezwa hasa kwa hii county yetu kutaga tu watu wengine fulani ambao kama huimbi bila wengine wanataka, wameanza enda unatumia wao kama watu kama wanakuja kuangamiza watu wengine.
Nigo bono obotukiwa nyarebo guchakiwa iri kwene kimna ningikerete ababegwa bugoika ase ensemo eyo.
Kuru sana kwanza kwa sababu ya nilipigia mimi mwenyewe nilipigia OCS, aliniambia tayari ashapata habari na anaelekea kwa Puma. Alifanya haraka sana, nashukuru yeye kwa sababu OCS Kisii Central Police Station aliingia hapa na timu yake kwa haraka sana, halafu wakapata kufuatana na hao, na lakini pati mbaya wale waliponyoka, na yeye tangu jana usiku ameanzisha uchunguzi kujua hasani ya kila nani walikuwa na nia gani.
Ebingati yebikorwa abibusari bigendete kwenekiwa ase county ya Kisii asebona barai aho nabamenyi be county ya Kisii babolire obolendi gotingwa erinde omorembe onyaro kweranira na oboremu bonyaro bokweranira ase county ya Kisii. Goribodiri gaseni Candice TV riderane Brighton Makori.
Miyamano murikeito Brighton Makori ase oroboti ororo ikiranu abamenyi be kenyoro gosebensemo ya Nyamage imebunge nyaribari chache county ya Kisii nigo ritkorera rero baba weso kyane nabonchoreria sensemo yo Burundi bw'ipiki nako emurungania kubwatkana ne para embe ase chinsemecho nigo baba gosimeka amatoke ase pareyo ase nonya nabo babere bakumochia oburai notabna baraya babete bagochorwa nigo bataraba ikiraniria amagendro nabona nigo baruro kuburia guchiase omo MCA nabo igo muchumbe kwene kyabuna ngo baroseria bare pareyo ero kubakonya aso kubaororoberia obunchurere bwabo obwakeraritko eryo kwenyorera engere yabo murikeito Julikerbo nekirana sayo no gutwariganira roboti urwasenchira yobwikirano.
Abamenyi be kinyoro kya Nyamage nigo bemurunganirie kubwatekania no gusareka kwepara ekoru Nyamage bubaracho eyo erangene skuru ya Kisii University.
Ekiringa kabisa tuliga ni singijiye barabara imekuwa duni sana. Kwa sababu ya nini? Barabara ilitengenezwa miaka imepita karibu miaka 5, almost 6 years back. Na hiyo barabara nayo mkiangalia yenyewe ni mbaya sana.
We elected our MCA, he has never been seen on the ground. We elected our MP, he has never been seen on the ground. So we want to tell them these demonstrations will continue.
Wakati nilienda university, this is the community that walinichangia, wao ndo walinichangia nikaingia pale. Sasa tumekuja kuchampion their grievances. Ambapo tumesema ni poor roads zenye hazina drainage, tulichagua ma MCA, MP ameenda pale kusifu Ruto. Siafanye kazi kama Ndindi Nyoro. Ndindi Nyoro anatoa pesa wapi? Anatengeneza mabarabara na vitu zingine mpaka anatangulia Kenya mzima. Yeye ako wapi Ndindi Nyoro akiomba pesa? Yeye ni mbunge wa UDA, vile Ndindi Nyoro ni mbunge wa UDA. Tukikuja kwa MCA naye amelala kabisa. Yeye anaishi na Nakuru, sijui ni watu wa Nakuru West ndio walimchagua ama ni sisi ndio tulimchagua.
Abanyakinyorabu nigo barenge no burubunge no gusimeka matoke asepara na kwemurunganira uburayo bube abamutayeto mu waziri w'ekiparo Moske Kipchumba Murkomen weswanania na kubakonya.
Kengo kinate nrobo nyamasi waba muraba bonsi iye oro kiringa eke mayenenge pale ne saligete. Bone ko nigo tuabo kamambi chuni ngako semosera ibunero gokora onyore genta ko bekamo igo bono ikeni igo tuabo katwa korire gasire ndonge twasimikira matoke pale.
Hii barabara inatoka hapa main gate inaenda mpaka Bobaracho. Hiyo ni na hii barabara ilikuwa commission na former MP akaiweka lami, lakini zile bango zenye zilikuwa zinaonyesha hii barabara iko under national government zilitolewa na zaidi chanda usiku saa 3 usiku zikabebwa na magari ya CDF. Alafu kitu kingine, kuna barabara nyingine kutoanzia hapa Kisumu ndogo inapanda juu ya MCA yenye hata deputy governor juzi amepita pale na shangaa alipita usiku. Sasa sikuwa najua ni kama alikuwa amelala kwa hiyo gari ndani akipita ama aliangalia.
Waigoni go barwe birero byabo igoriyo gutabeka gwechita ya separe yo ekikeirere ebikoro byo boibi komentakana.
Hapa ni university. Hatuna street lights, hakuna lights. Wanafunzi wanaibiwa hapa hadi mchana wanaibiwa. Na hatuwezi wafuata kwa sababu barabara ni mbaya. Tutafuata aje wezi na barabara ni mbaya.
Jairi Janda alikuwa kwa radio. Alikuwa anaojiwa. Akatebanga tumoe 2 months korosiali barabara kuanzia Kisii University route mpaka ikira aralia Bobaracho. Alafu tumanya uchakira kuru skuru ikuru ku green light ikira aralia menyinkwa tumanya uchake barabara ya Nyansancha egende mpaka aralia mpaka Nyansancha tuneka.
Ingoripota TV ito ya Ndizi TV kuru Kisii County ngoke Julie Kerubo.
Miyamono murikeito Julie Kerubo ase orobo tiororo ikranu towatkana nayo nigo omuraibu obumo bwazimio umoja wa Kenya Raila Amolo Odinga agendrete kumochia serikali ya Kenya kwanza inse oburaibu ayo muraibu ense Dr. William Samoei Ruto kubwatkana nechira chobolimo ichateire babere bakubariera aba Kenya batali wekirania okona myomochio Mombasa Raila nigatere buna ekiama gose obumo bwa azimio umoja wa Kenya nigo bagendrete gotena na bokongu ase okorwanira bore bwo Kenya na koine kyabuna amaganyo yaba Kenya abeire kawikiraniwa niga mmochiro muraibense Dr. William Samoei Ruto akubwatkana nogo kira kwaye asechise chigendrete asesemo ya Israel
vile natekeleza wajibu wake badala ya kusema maneno tupu domo kaya gharama maisha domo maneno matamu sio chakula wananchi wengine wanalala njaa bila chakula chochote. Ndio sababu mimi nimewaambia wana jukumu ya kutekeleza wajibu yao badala ya kuzuru hapa na pale kutangatanga na maneno ya porojo. Hiyo maneno mengine. Sasa vile nyinyi mko hapa Mombasa, sisi kama Azimio tumesimama imara. Na tumesema hatuwezi kwenda kufanya mkataba yoyote ambaye haitaweka mambo ya huduma ya wananchi juu kabisa. Alafu yale ingine vile ifanyike kukagua mambo kama sava na kadhalika. Si sawa namna hiyo? Si sawa namna hiyo? Sasa tunasema hiyo mpaka ikome. Wacha mambo jama ya kupiga watoto na kina mama ambayo hawana hatia. Na tumesema serikali ya Kenya mpaka ichukue msimamo. Bwana Ruto amekaa kimya. Alitoa taarifa nasema wale wa Palestina vile ni binadamu. Ndio sababu tumemwambia Bwana Ruto, wewe toka na msimama kama ile ya bara ya Afrika, umoja ya bara ya Afrika AU imetoa taarifa leo wa Palestina ambao wanawawa kiholela na serikali dhalimu ya Israeli.
Wizara y'obochenu imense ya Kenya nigegendrete konyora ogosirwa iriogokinie birengo byobochenu eyemagega yense ya German kubwatuka ebinto byobochenu ebibisaine chiringi chimilioni 55 uchiase wizara eyo chirachi gokonya ase gukinia ebirengo byobochenu ase chinsemo au anene aso kubwatuka echanjo yabana ase chinsemo chia Northern okwana chinga kibarigania ogosiro kwa muwaziri bwobochenu Susan Nakumicha nigabaga goteba na obokonyo bwoni goburachi gokonya asogo ikerania omoroberio bwa universal healthcare asaba na inchi bonsi awasomo konyo gose omorugi bomurai wense Mama Rachel Ruto abakagoteba buna nigo urachi gokonya asoko enekia buna abana bonsi babiri bakonyora echanjo ase chinga kibwenerete
to working together with partners, like-minded partners, to ensure that we improve the health services of Kenyans. And our commitment has gone to the extent that now we have legislation that will force all of us to work together. In the primary health care bill, we have what we call a primary care network. In a primary care network, it does not matter whether you are a private hospital, a faith-based hospital, or a public health hospital. We are putting you in a situation where you must work together in that primary care network to provide services for Kenyans.
Today represents a significant step in bringing healthcare services closer to those in the far-flung areas who normally have to travel long distances to access medical services. Given the arid and semi-arid nature of these regions, the donations will boost healthcare access in these counties by bringing services.
Waziri woborendi wa Kithure Kindiki nigagendrete kwene kiabune serikali witrase wizara choborendi nigo bagendrete kubekemero bire mekiranu iyo kwene kiabuna obosagani na boigo obwibwetugo bwabere bogo ikomoero ase chinsemo au okwana sensemo ya Imenti North Meye County ya Meru. Kindiki nigateba buna okomento kwa babusabo borendi na boigo kwigurwa kwebituo bya babusabo negatie mero bire ibabekire yo kwene kiabuna oborendi obotingu bwabere boko enekiwa ase chinsemo au.
We have made some steps, but still we have continued to experience attacks. And therefore the purpose of today's meeting was to review our strategies, even as we escalate the fight against cattle rustlers and bandits. And we are in a position to firm up the measures that we already took. First, as you're aware, we have increased our camps of specialized police units in this area. We have increased the establishment of the camps. The last one was established on Friday, and we are hoping that next week one more will be established. I will not tell you the exact places for security reasons, but it is important for the members of the community here in this county and in this region to know that we have sealed the places and corridors where bandits have been passing through when they steal livestock from this area by putting up more security camps of specialized units, including the anti-stock theft unit and the general service unit, among other specialized agencies.
Kindiki baigoni gabwatke kurege tinde go chiase abana siasa abo barengete gotigo trubania amangana yoborendi na ota mwana siasa onde wensi orachi konyorekana nigarachi koimokeriwa egetambukero egetindi korengana nerichiko nigaruo kuboria go chiasa abantu rabege serikali ye county ya Meru kubwatrana nensemo yoborendi ase ogotinyia oborendi.
I therefore want to appeal to the members of the public to support our police officers to make sure that we are on one side and we isolate the bandits and cattle rustlers on one side. I want to call upon the public to cooperate with security agencies and also to cooperate with national government administration officers to provide us with intelligence and to bear with us as we rally our teams and as we put measures to make sure that we eradicate this problem. Increasingly, we have seen in many parts that are affected with the problem of livestock rustling, political leaders trying to interfere with security operations and bringing politics in matters counter banditry. We have instructed our security agencies to make sure that the war against cattle rustlers is not in any way politicized.
Omurike manene ase wizara y'obwagachi bw'ekinyomba imense ya Kenya Charles Singa nigaberega kwerera ebitanga ebikoirera ogotakina kw'obwagachi ase chinsemo ao imense ya Kenya nigaterebuna egati ebitango nabyo bikoirera agati yabo ogo gosegati yabo ligori rinene ryamaremo nabo igo okonyora wainse kurwase abananchi abange nabyo mono bikoirera na magega ogotakino kwogokwana bose bwe komiti nete chingwa na serikali nigabaga gotebuna richi ringi keranundi bwenerete korigiwa elio kwenekia buna obwagachi bwabeire bugokinwa nabo igo kwenekia magendro imense ya Kenya.
We are one of the fastest urbanizing countries in the world. We have over 500,000 people who are coming to urban areas every year. If you look at the percentage of what you call the urban population, at the moment, and these are very old statistics, which is 2019, so if you're adding 500,000 people every year into urban areas, when they come to those urban areas, what do they find? Chair, what you find is that we have very low incomes in Kenya. And where you have low incomes, and then you have got very expensive land, ordinarily then what happens is that rentals tend to be very high. Okay, low incomes, expensive land, rents tend to be very high. And so, therefore, your working class, I'm not talking about people who are not working. I'm talking about your working class, people who wake up, some even earlier than we do, to go to work, cannot be able to afford the kind of rentals that we find in the urban areas. And then what happens is that they get pushed out in a process which is called gentrification. You start pushing them out, okay? But where do they go? Some may say, why can they go to Mlolongo? Why can they go to Kitengela where there is a lot of land? The challenge, Chair, is that they need to be close to where they work. Because again, if they move further away from where they work, the cost of transport becomes a hindrance. So where do they go? They go and set up informal settlements.
Ne serikali ya Kenya kwanza nigendrete komochiwa kubwatkana nogo konga kubugima saba Kenya nabo igo egurube yo komenterwa ebanko aba Kenya agokwana chinga kibaba bago gotwarege karo igoro yo konga kubugima nigo oyo kurigereria mangana uchumi Billy Kelo abeirega komochia serikali ase ogotaigwa ekerero kyaba Kenya nigateire ne serikali nigendrete kurigereria mangana ya atari ayengencha saba Kenya na gotiga ba Kenya bagendrete guchandika.
Because of the Hamas and Israeli war, that the international prices could go up to $150, and that would literally mean our products going to a high of 300 shillings per liter at the pump. We hope it doesn't get there. So we are almost managing scaling the heights as we chew the gum every day to make sure we do manage this frame. And because I did say, Chair, that these are products which are real drivers of inflation. And so we are conscious, honorable members, we are working on it on a day-to-day basis to make sure that though it's a global challenge, we do obtain the best price for our country. Kenya is a gateway for Uganda, Kenya is a gateway for Congo, South Sudan, and so we are not just managing.
N'aborokia banene korwase chiskuru choboroso imensi ya Kenya nigo litkuriyarerwa bakumirana ime y'umucyo Mombasa eryo gukwanira igoro yobokoreri bwabo obwanene bwabeire bukwirana magega okwana kinga kyecho nigo baba gukwanira egati yebitango gusama kongu au babere bawetera akuberera barabwo gutwara kinga kingongu cyo goikerania obokoreri bwabo gati yabo ogokea kwa borokiwa ase omuroberio OCBC okubura ko burendi na boigo ogokea kwenibo ase abaorokia nabona nigo babeire bakuburia serikali otegerera amagani yabo nakubaikiraneria eroko bachinga kinyororo asogo ikirania emirimo yabo nabo igokonya asogo sire birengo bitsemi imensi ya Kenya.
Kwanza kabisa ni kusikia zaidi mipangilio ambayo iko kuhusu CBC. Pamoja na hayo tunaona kama sisi kama walimu wakuu kazi zimeongezeka na tunahitaji kuwa motivated better, na kwa hivyo tunatarajia kwa conference hii wataongea pia kuhusu mshahara, kitu kama hicho.
Issues to do with infrastructure in our schools, issues to do with the staffing in our schools. All this have been raised and we have invited different directors to come and address them within this week. Sisi tungefurahia ya kwamba walimu wote wale wanaofanya kazi kwa mipaka yote ya Kenya.
Omwanchi omurigererirwa no ase oroboti oruno ntaitengenda sumutimo moke igoto koira na tosasensemo ya kabere ye studio eryo tomonyore Victor Sultani Obangi atomanye una nara ya twariganete asensemo ye chigosori tobasa guskare.
Mwanchumuriria bwa televishoni ya Ndizi TV mbiyamona sukoira chinsa chao na kuriria televishoni yao na mbeyemo yomunwa mweke Gusii bono onye kubwate nganende yonsi yukwe murungania woso komenta na bogo toikera ase gutwakire zimi ase namba notisano na ibere inyisato isano nemo ibere isato isano na isato isano na ibere.
Everline Osero kurwa sensemende studio monchumurirengo kwaligani yanko manyali yagenete korekana ase EBT beto ne Emanyie chigosori leteria na Victor Sultani Obangi chinga kitoro che timu ya Harambee Stars yagenete kwaligani yabosio weminano via 2026 World Cup qualifiers omugosori ya Ferdinand Omala ni gobono arangeli wasege kosi kia Harambee Stars anene maiga ya mashabiki gotago kiwane getambukero kiomo kocha Engine Firat kurwa sensi ataki gotamo swanania omogosori yomala ase chigosori a onyoranga timu yensi ya Kenya njagosori ya chigosori au amo nechinse au chigosori chake bosani ngamonerie gosori ya Harambee Stars nense ya Russia bakora makali chigolibere ase Sudan amo na Harambee Stars bakaikorwa nense ya Sudan egoliemo asebosa abagomba gosoletie egosori eria ya Qatar kolenda sichigosori echichonsi omala tarengeo omala negati yabagosori gose ikiraboni gase ligeri ya Kenya Premier League nere ole omogosori wate chigoli chinyinge kima kolenda litko ya lero igo arangeli wabene ase ekambi gose awichikoso ase kambi ya timu ya Harambee Stars chinga kibago sose kambi Jumatato cha bosio bwa gosori yabo nense ya Gabon sechi gosori chia 2026 World Cup qualifier chinga kia yagenda te korwa sensemo yenkoyo na timu ya Harambee Stars omoni anchukio giata kurwa soro ngorwa Gusii na bagensi ya Kenya Helen Obiri nigo abwire obunyankongo gusama myoko a New York City Marathon. Obiri nigagweta myoko yoli tukuri igoro mega yo kumyoka chinse ibire teke 25 na ibire nikisokondi 23 kwenyorera obubui bosio bwomo nyaroka kurwa sense Ethiopia omanyekete buna letesene bet gidi oyo olenge ase libagalia kabera se amamyaka yo aba Kenya bande batano nigo bairete libaga kurwa liya gatatu oika libaga liya gatano na kabere. Otina na yongoire asensemo yenkoyo anene ase ligi ya National Super League se NSL wasi timu ya Gusii FC egendratene chimboro chokene kinga nkwebekire ase libagaligia lyokogenda gosoria ase ligi yo ya National Super League nonya nabo timu ya Mathare United nigo yabayikolete ase gitiki abo gyankali kuri Jumamosi abo ase babagita chigolibere ase yemo ase egosori ya gosoritwe ase egeti ya Cardinal Otunga Mosocho. Gusii nigo boigo ikorwa ase gosori yekiaita ase basiretie gochi ase timu ya darajani gogo chigolibere ase yemo. Ase gosoria kubwati mwancho mulgeria etimu ya Gusii nigo egosoria ne timu ya Kibera Black Stars yo bono yanyarete kugenda makali yegoriemo ase yemo etimu ya Dimba Patriots nyoranga etimu ya Gusii FC gosoria na Dimba na kubaikora egoriemo serige na aliesagero tigana nayo tosoya seligi ya Kenya Premier League abose timu ya Shabana Maigayo goikorwa ne timu ya Gor Mahia eiki yaeta mogosoria Derek Nzimbambi na Andrew Juma kurwa se timu ya Bandari nigo bakonyete timu yo koyekora na inde Shabana chigolibere ase amegoli ya Shabana nigo yabegetwe no mogosoria Nehemia Nchiri ase chiteka chomoyo koyekonya Shabana kurwa se gosori yo negoli ya mochinga kibale goikora chigolibere kurwa se egosori ya gosoretwe ase egeti kia Mbaraki Sports Club.
Game haikuwa mbaya. Si wenyewe tunajilaumu sababu make some silly mistakes hapo kwa defense yetu and tukaconsider, but generally it was a good game. My boys played a good game. Wame create chances na pia tukuzitumia.
Hii ni mfano tosha KPL, hakuna timu rahisi. Hao wenzetu ukiona kwenye table wako mwisho, lakini angalia ule mchezo wanapeana. Wamecheza mchezo poa sana. Sisi tulitarajia wacheze vile wamecheza. Kwa vile kwa tafuta point, game kama mbili wanafuatana tatu hawapati point, lazima game ingewa ngumu. Kwa vile tulikuwa tumetarajia wangejipaili nyuma. Sasa yetu ni kuwa patient na game. Na vijana ukiangalia bao kama ya kwanza nilikuwa patient na game yetu na tukaweza kupata bao. Ya pili hiyo nimenifurahisha sana kwa sababu kona tumeziwakia sana. Kona ni sehemu moja ambapo tujakuwa tukipata mabao lakini
chinga kisha bana yende konyora chinga kichin kongo ikarabono nigo ere aseri bagalio moelio burie ligi ya Kenya Premier League aba soete na barabu ase ligi yo Murang'a Seal nigo bagendrete gokorkia gosoringia anemaiga yo kobaikora etimu ya Task ya gwegosori ose ligi ya KPL ase season yaita litkolegoro nigo babagete chigoli bere ase yamo boigo ase ikiaita nigo babaikora etimu ya City Stars chigoli bere ase ya megosori gati ya Murang'a Seal amona Taska oyalengega
unake ni wale nikuru tena kuna adu ara uli alini ukaviwa hivyo hata kitu na pesa sasa hivi pia nataka kwa nini mchezo wa mpira pale direct ule apanti tandike alibuga
Anchimaliya ngongo manyiwanga maiga ya chingwana kurase yokabiro mokocha kwetimu ya Shabana Samio Code kora kinga nachkurase timu yo nigo alikiriri uko bene gose atigire emremo buno mokocha kwetimu ya Shabana acting coach kwetimu yo nere okoirali bageri kurendeli wori ndiringa ki ase Shabana boni gatore ntochi kogendera kobabo begose ntane kinga ngobatore buya tambo kensemende studio ndoche Everline Osero lero akalera bweka tigango mubolinga Najosephat Amisi nga yagenda tumerana sensemende ye studio
Mano Victor Sultani obange kurwase nsemo ya kabiri ya studio asamangana yama ya kegima kurwase Emanyie chigosori Victor ndeto kwarigania se studio okare koboria gose Shabana embachi kogendera ko babu gose embachi ko babuya
etore bobe gose
already emore bobe
no okorange slogan yetu achete togachora igere bobe
mwede baute banone nickname ekero muntu akwewe nickname akwewe guchirana ne tabia ye
lakini akie nickname yeta korete gase karatu agwete ligia na Super League ibo tubalenge bobe kwanya kutabigunga yani rero le smart buya bobe bobe ina era tu
muchi dikore nkorarengereri
wona iga bobe the real meaning korende torino kwegena nga obotenirwe timu ya Shabana mbachiko bekemika kati isaina kwa yana kinga ki asega tie timu chiri chibwata mashabiki amange asense ya Kenya boniga kolengana na inche ne timu ya Shabana ebwata mashabiki amange hima
akorene tigato ne kibuna abaise go change slogan ibate tore buya timaite go se na vera akonya na beko beka bagosori omukyo nyore babekiro omukyo bagosori buya getiga
abantu mbali bakori kwa marieta makongo lakini mbali buna marieta ayo abali
akorene ndina mato konya ko basabera ankyo kende na ndemba Creo que ndemba korobya
na wangendo che bagutubwati aiga kemaiti osento ba rutera ko bako como iga Abigail Nyausi agotebanga korwa chitago hema ni galigeretie Moses Omwenga Abina Nyanumba Boni Bonte amona Masela Nyanchera abaligiretie kurwa sensemo ya Kericho n'abandi abange bagenda gutubwati ina sensemo ya Facebook Ndizi TV News Digital
na bari bonse bagendete gutubwati ya CCTV cyabonga gari na barabuto kubakira ngambya mono bari omete nabona inde mono barabange
tuzabanya neri batari konyara baro batari konyara kulika korende barabubaganitie tubatebye bamanya yagenderete
nyoro bano mwanchi umurigererie gusira kwa so guturigereri ni gotoko gokera egetamukirega Victor nyoro bana matemwa manena KCSE form 4 nacha kabene ritkorera obwatonde
karanga abantu around nje bagota korende ndaite koyeganire
school no tamanye titoratare kenyoro imoro
nabo baratoke lakini onyonde karo matemo ataraera ninde nekene ngeikenire nabongo ganeri umuntu korende school ya nena agasomire ya Nyamagwa Boys High School. I want to wish them all the best. Toke korokire the school of promise.
Na inche bari bonse bawisana sasa matemo ya iga KCSE ngo baganeria amaya irio babe bagweta buyana inyora aba serikali ngenda tukubatuke kurege tindi kuchiasi bari bonse barachikonyora bakwibwata namangana yo boibi already abantu 6 babere bakubwata bari bautu asenchira yo ase gotumekenchira mutandao o Instagram babere bakubekwa byara ase oko sambasa mangana ya matemo
korende Everline korengana naye ama mocho ya matemo koiberwa gosoka mapema taraikera umwanafunzi asekera sima gwente ko yakora nama mocho yo mwanafunzi gosena ya serikali gotarinda matemo yabya
mwanafunzi autabwati mambo chandols yakugerera ni gari aganyete skuru aganyeta matemo no kama chibu kara aletu mwanafunzi tabwati magosa ndosi
igama mocho na ya serikali
ya serikali
kemerobelio bana kinga matemo atari gosoka mapema koinde toko baganiria maya
mwanchi omuririrwa no gwikira iga no to gwika omwerio bwe Emanyie Jumatato ritkoria rero ntwarengenere Josephat Amisi Josephat Amisi no ari mutimo komoke kurende ikegocha anyamanguru kara twachira na batoko bamwe
Josephat Amisi ko goche ikegocha ochiche no bukato
Ajimwe to wagira ngambya mana sogo chora ko bana inte bari bonsto batoko bwatira nakoneke mangana ya wekere na barabuni go to kubakira ngambya mono nyora sensemo ya Facebook
tukabona Ndizi TV News Digital and nsemo ya YouTube tukabona Ndizi TV News.
Wewe naboko ya soma wetrase website yetu www.ndizitv.net iritogendera kumanya buna wataka kurwa se chinsinya chonsi.
Nsemo ya Twitter rero kwa X tukabona @Ndizi TV News.
Oriene kyachibi channel yogi cyago ikera senchira yobekirano nigakuru kwa Petra Mukeira.
Twarengenere Joshua Auta kurwa sensemo yebumanyelio abayigo captain 001 and imba kwa nikorwa sensemo ya Emanyie Chikosori.
Rietari anenkoro kwa Everline Osero.
Eliane Victor Sultan wabangi unabotambe ipo siku
tuzidishenia.